Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to make mugs. So this is obviously huge. I mean, look at my hand compared to this, but it does shrink a little bit. But this is a big one. This is a smaller one. This is probably more my size, but people have been asking me to make bigger ones lately. But these are also mugs where I tried to make a swirly. Swirl? I guess we'll call it swirl. But today I'm also going to use speckled brownstone instead of desert buff. So made a ton of these in desert buff. Now I'm going to make some in speckled brownstone and probably some plain ones without swirls. But I saw John the Potter, who's also on YouTube, make some stuff like this with swirls in it, and this was me trying his method. I didn't do the best per se, but for my first time in many years doing some swirls, I feel like I did pretty okay. But I'm also horrible at handles, so I extruded these out. Not squeezed, but pretty much squeezed. I extruded these out and then put them on there, which it's an improvement. And I also handmade some, but I'm not the biggest fan of them except for my picture. This is speckled brownstone. It's kind of like a reddish colored clay, but this is with a hand done. This is one of my handles. Hand pulled, there we go. Hand pulled handles. I still need to clean this up. I put the handle on when it was a lot too wet. But there's one of my pictures. I've never done like a fat belly picture like this. I've always done them kind of pointed up and then going in to make a spout. So like normally mine would have been shaped a little bit like that and taller. Ooh, hello. Hello. Oh, of course, this is my wobbly bat that I also did not change. Just gonna do the whole... Oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. Alright, I'm changing my bat after this, because I cannot throw with this wobbly bat. See, it's already got it off a little bit, because this wobbly bat likes to shake. That's that little, well, clicking noise like that, I guess you could say. I think I had this issue in the last one because I used it towards the end of the last one. Always compress my tops. This is gonna be a huge mug. If any of you don't know what speckled brownstone clay is, it's a clay that when fired, pretty much it's self-explanatory in the name. It has cute little speckles everywhere. So if you use like a light colored glaze or a white, the speckles show through the glaze and it is still food safe. So that's a popular thing going around right now. So I thought that I could give it a go. I only bought like 50 pounds of speckled brownstone to see how it would do this year. But I'm gonna make mugs and bowls out of it, and probably a plate or two to see what kind of feedback I get, and that will tell me if maybe I should purchase more in the future. But I will say this stuff feels like it's so soft and smooth compared to the old clay that I had. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the video that I saw John the Potter do, I'm just gonna do it kind of on this straighter form right now. The way he did his fingers is the inside one was like this and the other two was like this, and he went whoop, really slow, that fashion. Used to, I would just get my sponge and I think I would do like this, which is nice, but I wanted more control. I've been kind of hit and miss with John's method, but that's because, number one, he said it himself, you know, you gotta get used to it. At least I'm pretty sure he said that. Something about it took him a few tries or something like that to get it where he liked it. So I guess I'm gonna pre-trim this real quick and then we're gonna go at it. Okay, I'm gonna try it John's way. Obviously from the last take you can see I've practiced a few times, but it's been about a week since I've done that, so get my fingers really wet. And you did it kind of slow. Okay. I mean, that's not as prominent as I had it on those others. I'm gonna straighten it back up. Yeah, no. I want it a little more prominent. I think I want some shape into it too. I don't like it being straight like that. Let's just have it maybe like one of the previous shapes I have. Maybe. Kind of just going in a little tad bit, that coming out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I'm not gonna do handles today because I feel like that's a whole separate video on itself. So I'm just gonna throw the forms, which is basically a cylinder, and me just playing around with the swirls. Whatever you want to call them, I'll call them swirls. I get my fingers really wet. Okay, so first up the top. And then slow. Yes! Yes! That's what I want! Yeah, okay, so that's way more prominent like I wanted it. I feel like with his way, you have way more control, but you gotta make sure you keep, you keep your wheel going at a good speed and then you go. I think that's what I had issues with the first time I was going, like, wasn't putting enough pressure, number one. Okay. This go round is gonna be a smooth-sided one, I guess. I really like the spoon. I really like the swirl. Why are you screeching? Okay, is that the belt? I think it's the belt. I might need to check the belt. Cause look. Did it make that with the last cup and I didn't hear it? I'm gonna have to check it. Check the belt or check something. Or oil something up. That don't sound too good. I mean, maybe I got used to it and just didn't notice. I don't know, but that did not sound good. Yeah, squeak! Yeah, that doesn't sound good. That noise though, whoo, that's just the wheel head, but I hear something coming from below. I love how I'm doing this while wearing my dress pants, because I just got off work. So that's wonderful. gosh. Why you gotta be like this? You can tell I went a little too fast. Good job. Good job, Chelsea. You brought this on yourself, girl. Like all y'all are seeing is that out of me. It's okay. Ooh. It's a-okay. I'm okay with my double chin. I take pride in it. I worked hard for this double chin. Many lazy nights. Lazy days. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that like that and put a handle. Pre-trim a little bit. Take a little bit off that booty. Pulling out my wood tools constantly, and what I need is my butt tool. Oh no, I just made a mess. Go freaking figure. Yeah, don't work. Where did I drop Spongy? There we go. Look, I tell people a lot, I'm not a professional by any means, but I've been doing this for like 6 years now, but I'm not a professional by any means whatsoever. But I'm still more than willing to help. Oh my god! Okay, I can fix that. And there you go. My point is now valid. I'm no professional by any means, Squish's cup. Oh my god. This is a cup that I normally only do with Desert Buff. Only. Because I need the non-speckly for what I do. It's for my sunrise sunset cups, and I will insert a picture. This has no handles. This is just regular old cup. Oh god, that squeaking's really gonna annoy me now. If I just make I'm gonna have to check that out. That's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, I figured I'd give this a shot, just see what it looks like with speckles. If it goes through underglaze and stuff, okay, test it out, see what it looks like. But otherwise, this has no handles. It can be called a tumbler. Some people use them for beer steins. I've made bigger ones where people use them for vases, but they're intended to be a cup. Just, you know, like a cup you can show off to your visitors or something. But normally I carve into the sides of them. They're called sunrise sunset cups. And I'll insert a picture of that right here. So one's red to orange to yellow, and then one is black to blue to purple. So, and those are probably my best selling bigger items. So, I do quite love them, but I normally do not throw them with this kind of clay. But I can do a whole video just on the sunset sunrise cups because there is so much that goes into them. I mean, it takes me probably a week of just working with them, making sure they're dry enough, making sure they're perfect and ready for what they have to be ready for, like all their different steps. There may be an easier and faster way to do them. Y'all would have to tell me, but I do tall and short ones and all types of sizes. So this will work. It's wobbly. I keep rushing myself, but that's where this tool comes in a lot, because there's sharp curves on it. And even though it looks kind of funny on the wheel now, once you carve into it, it looks pretty darn good. Took a few steps. These I do trim when they're drier to give them feet, but if I want to carve the bottoms a lot, then I don't trim them. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen. And then I also kind of do a simpler drinking lip on these. To where it makes it thinner and easier to drink out of. Pretty much, that's what it looks like. Looks kind of fat and clunky right now, but that is normal until I carve into them. And then I just put a tiny little lip right into the bottom, because I don't want to trim too much away, because if I trim too much away, then I won't have anything to carve. Alrighty, that's it for today. So I hope you have a great day, and goodbye.